I had a dream that I was right where I needed to be.
That I was tall. Yeah, that didn't work.
That everyone loved themselves for who they truly are.
About the warning signs, I couldn't see.
I dream about roller skating in a flowy yellow shirt and bell-bottom jeans to Good Days by SZA.
I dream about a life that I have yet to live.
I dream about what life might be like in the future.
That I was on top of the world.
About the stars.
About normalcy, normal teenage years.
That life was back to normal.
I am afraid that I'll never amount up to what they want me to be.
That I'll get lost in the crowd.
That I'll become like her.
That everyone I love will leave me.
That it's not real.
That one day I'll make it.
Of losing everything I love.
That I'll never see the light.
Of the dark shadows in my room.
Of finding new things and new people to love.
That they'll never forgive me.
Okay. You have to open it. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Of course you can, V. Just open up the email.
But what if I didn't get it? I mean, I've worked so hard for this.
Of course you will, V. You know you will.
Finn, I cracked.
You cracked?
Yes, stupid. I cracked at the one most pivotal place in the entire song. The one place that means more than any other song I've ever sang before, and
I'm
I
sure
messed it up.
they'll see past.
Look, just open the email. Show me my inevitable failure. I don't even know how I got a call back. When Cindy was doing her monologue,
V.
she literally had tears coming down her face. I mean, when Jenny was doing triple pirouettes and I couldn't even land my double.
Hey,
What? Finn. I didn't get it.
V.
Get it.
You got it. You got the part.
Finn,
Look for yourself.
don't mess with me. Ah! Mom! Mom, you're never gonna believe it!
Today is the day. I'm finally going to see the stars. You would think that all those trips to space museums and a letter from the head of NASA would be enough, but if you thought that, then you don't know me at all. I had to go above and beyond this time. Literally, the moon is calling my name, and I don't want to be the one to keep it waiting. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. I'm going to the moon. No, I'm not pulling your leg this time. I know I said that last year, but this time it's actually happening. I signed up for NASA's Junior Flight Space Program, and now I'm going into space. This may be the last time you may ever see me, and the only thing you can think about is what I'll be wearing. A spacesuit, duh. Anyway, let's get back on track. I have approximately 4 hours to get to the space station, and I absolutely, positively cannot be late. My bag is almost packed. Now I just need to figure out if I want Minty Fresh or Shockwave toothpaste. Yes, this is important. I'm going to the moon. I think I deserve to pick which one I want. Okay, so I'm thinking Minty Fresh. Okay, so great. Now on to the books. Yes, of course I'm bringing books to space. Who do you think I am?
It's nice, you know? Being a kid again, reading grass or whatever.
You know, the Earth has 80,000 species of edible plants.
I didn't. But I think that's useful. You never know when you might need it. Do you remember first grade? That one prank.
Which?
The one where we pretended we were married for a week. I guess playing house really got to us.
Yeah.
I got you something. A ring? It's not a commitment. I thought you'd like it. You know, I can return it, so it's fine.
It's perfect.
We did it, guys. We finally made it into the showcase. It took us 3 years and 2 months of auditioning to get into it, but right here, right now, all that hard work pays off. After hours of practice, weeks of nonstop plucking, bloodied fingers, and all those horrible cramps, we get to open for the big guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I knew we were awesome all along. It's just, I was getting real tired of rejection after the 26th month, but never mind that. So, your drum's all good? How's your bass and voice, G? Do you need any water, a tuner, anything? Sheesh. I was just making sure everyone was okay before a big gig.
Rowan, are you trying to be overexcited for us just because you're nervous?
Me? Nervous? Never. What, did you think I did all that practicing for nothing? No, I am perfectly confident in my skills. And besides, if I were nervous, I'd be bouncing my knee and stereotypical nervous stuff. So I'm totally cool, the coolest. One might say ice cold.
It's okay to be nervous.
I told you, I'm not nervous. This is our first time doing anything big, and I want to forget about the nerves and just live in the moment. We'll only have one first live performance, and I don't want to ruin it with all the negative thoughts. I'm ready to show this tiny town that I can be more than just their token lesbian, and that I can be the lead guitarist of a soon-to-be famous band, regardless of what they think I am. We're gonna knock the socks off them. Let's show them what the boomies can do.
It's not funny. You're lucky I was by a trash can, or else it would have gone all over you.
But it is funny. How do you expect me not to laugh when you tell me that?
It's not. It hurt a lot. I appreciate if my soda stayed in my body, not rocket out my nose.
Well, maybe it won't happen next time. It depends on if my joke is as funny or not. Don't let it spoil your day, though. We had a lot of fun. Still feel like this was all some crazy dream.
Oh no, it was very, very real. I still can't breathe right from screaming on those roller coasters.
Oh my God, you're right. Those 89-degree drops were the best thing ever. I mean, when it made your stomach go all like whoosh and booping.
Can we not go over all the details?
Sure, it was a blast though.
Not to mention we haven't been able to hang out in ages. I feel like this was the best friend recharge I've been needing for a while now. I'll never repeat this again, but I enjoyed all the thrill seeking we did today.
Does that mean you'll go skydiving with me next month?
I didn't say that.
Oh man, we'll get you there in no time. I think with a bit more push, we can make you into the perfect daredevil partner in crime.
Actually, I prefer to have a clean record for the future, so maybe not in crime. But the daredevil part sounds doable.
Perfect. Let's go on the death machine again. This time, you can ride in the front.
No, thank you. I think you'll enjoy riding in the front view for the 6th time than I will.
If you insist. Now come on. These lungs were built for whooping and hollering. Onwards to the death machine.
Last night, you came to my door with the most beautiful bouquet of sunshine in your arms. The movie plays back in my mind over and over again. As I peek through the crack in the door, I see your eyes burning amber under the torchlight. Never in a million years would I have expected to see those eyes on a rainy Sunday night. You didn't even need to say anything, and you pulled me in and wrapped your arms around me, knowing it was all I needed in the moment. The flowers in your arms wafted scents of warm summer nights throughout the air, without an ounce of selfishness to it. You held me as long as I needed. You didn't even need to speak, because without opening your mouth, I knew everything you could possibly say. After what felt like an eternity in your arms, you leaned in and whispered 3 short words into my ears. You are enough. Then you handed me the bundle of gorgeously wrapped flowers in your arms, and I stared down to look at all the intricate designs put into them. And as I watched you run through the rain to your car, I realized how much I needed you in my life, and I couldn't wait to see you again.
This is stupid.
No, don't talk. You're not real.
I'm as real as you let me be, Veronica. You just have to be patient and find...
You are in my head. You're imaginary. Gave up on finding someone like you when I was 13.
Well, just because you've given up on me doesn't mean you have to settle for less. But you have to settle for him.
I have to. It's what my parents expect of me. I can't raise a kid on my own.
You don't have to. You have so many people supporting you, so many people who would gladly lend you a hand.
I need a husband, and this child needs a father.
You'll find someone. Eventually.
He's down the aisle waiting for me to walk to him. I've already found him.
Your kid doesn't need a father who doesn't love them. Your kid deserves a father who will be there for him no matter what.
He'll do that.
How can you be sure? You know how he is.
He said he'll change. For the baby.
Well, you deserve someone who loves you. Just run away, Veronica. Run away from everything. Go to Europe. You've always wanted to go to Europe.
I've
Go
never
find the man of your
traveled.
dreams there.
I've never traveled?
You can. You can if you run away from everything now. The baby's not coming immediately. Just come back your third trimester.
My parents.
What about them? If they want to see you with that freeloader, they don't deserve to see you.
You're wrong. They'd be worried sick. I can't do that. I can't just run away.
So what do? Marry him? Come on. You're better than this. You've worked so hard all throughout high school, and you've graduated. Nobody can tell you what to do anymore. You're in college studying to become a doctor. It's not like you won't be able to support yourself financially.
You're not real.
Not this crap again.
No, I mean it. You're not real. This is reality. This is something I have to do. It's my responsibility. I can't just run away from all my problems and play make-believe. If ensuring the safety and care of my child means that I have to throw away my dreams of traveling, to throw away my dreams of finding the man I've always wanted, and so be it.
But Veronica, you can't.
I have to do this.
Who are you talking to?
Oh,
Your father's waiting to walk you down the aisle?
I'm just practicing my vows. I'm ready now.
You're not getting cold feet, are you?
Of course not. Lead the way.
Gone. She's gone, and I have no idea where she went. Amelia and I, ever since we were toddlers, we have spent all of our days together. We ran through the city, seeking cherries from our local farmstead. There has not been a time that I can remember since we've met that there has been one of us without the other. Most of our days were spent just enjoying each other's company. But every now and then, we'd sneak away on adventures through the woods or exploring abandoned buildings. I even spent nights at her house, having dinner with her family, or going on trips to her grandmother's farm. Which is what makes this so absurd. When I woke up this morning and started off to her house, my mom looked at me like I had grown another head. She was so confused as to who Amelia was, and I couldn't understand why. They met countless of times before. My mom had even brought us to an amusement park a couple hours out the city. It's not like they had just met. Amelia was like family. So I told Mom that I was going to Amelia's, only she told me that there was no Amelia. And that's when I started getting concerned. What does she mean, there's no Amelia? Of course there was an Amelia. There was a picture of us on our fridge. Our names were carved onto the tree out back. Of course there was an Amelia. I couldn't have just made this whole thing up. Right? I went to the fridge to get that picture. Only it wasn't there. The tree out back was smooth, its bark unblemished. Picture of us on our phone was suddenly just a picture of me. It's like she was erased from the universe, vanished without a trace. Her family house had been vacant for years. The place in our past portrait was suddenly gone, as if she'd never been there. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. I had just been hanging out with her last week, and It's like she never even existed.
Oh, do you remember when I tried to go to the park and eat mulch right off of the ground?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you actually did that. I mean, no hesitation whatsoever, and all because of a stupid dare.
Hey now, do you even know who I am? I would never, and I mean never, turn down any dare.
I guess that's right. Hey, Finch.
Come on now. We said today that we wouldn't be sad, that today we would just hang out, just like we used to, just you and me, remember?
I know. Hey, I think we should take a trip down memory lane for old time's sake and play a good old game of Dare Dare.
Okay. But don't be mad when you lose. Like I said, I never turn down any dare.
Whatever, Finch. Okay. I dare you to do 5 jumping jacks.
That is slight work. Watch me. Now it's my turn. I dare you to pretend to be British while saying Finch is the greatest person in the entire world.
How very humble of you. Finch is the greatest person in the entire world. In his head.
Okay, I see how it is. All right, I guess it's your turn now.
Okay. I dare you to forget about me.
What? That's not funny, Jane. Why would you even say that?
You know this has gone on for way too long. I mean, you said you would stop after elementary school.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you're going insane. Just cut it out.
You need to move on. Make friends. Live your life, Finch.
Make friends? You're my best friend. What are you even saying right now? You're not making any sense.
Real friends, Finch.
No. 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 Right. Real friends. Thank you, Jane.
Ed was my best friend. He was there for me through thick and thin. Even when all the other kids at recess would laugh and bully me, Ed stood up for me. He stood up against those scary bullies, against the popular kids that everyone loved. All in the name of protecting me. All in the name of protecting me from the harsh reality that no one loves me. All in the name of sheltering me from all this hate in the world and from the fact that he was the only one that cared about me. Ed was kind and considerate. The kind of kid that would give you sand from the sandbox just because he wanted to share something with you. The kind of kid that would let you go down the slide first, even if he got there first. The kind of kid that makes you want to say, I want to be like him someday. But I never got the chance to be like him. Because Ed was never real. He'll always just be my imaginary friend.
Next.
That's me.
Okay, Miss Rhodes, do you have your application?
Yes, here it is.
Okay, so you're here for the instrumental section for our college?
Yes. I mean, yes. I play cello, guitar, violin, viola.
Yes, but so have the other 30 students I've just seen. Tell me, Miss Rhodes, what makes you different? What makes you so special?
But I've been playing my whole life.
And so have the other 30 students I just saw.
Well, wait if you would just hear me play.
Wait, don't. Miss Rhodes, I'm afraid if you have nothing to offer, then I have nothing to offer you.
I.
And I'm sorry to inform you, but your application has been rejected.
But wait, I have more to offer.
Next!
Put the money in the bag. Put the money in the bag! When did things get this way, huh? Was it when my scholarship got pulled? Or was it when my girlfriend dumped me for a friend? Because he was more successful. I had dreams too, you know. Big time stuff, man. I'm talking about holograms. I was gonna run my own company. Ever since that robotics class, I figured out how it all worked. First, you take a wide lens bulb to help the shape, then you increase voltage for more power. Bam. Reads right in midair. Now look at me. Rest easy, Dad. You're looking at your son rob corner stores. I don't want that to be what you see. I'm a failure at life. I can live with that. But what hurts most is you're gone, and I'm still here living as a failure of a son. Love you, Dad. Look over all of us here on Earth. But not me. I don't deserve your love. Peace.
No fair. You're always beating me at this game.
Would you like to play something easier than cards?
I'll never quit. All I have to do is use my king and my queen, and they'll ride away, and you'll be too slow to catch me.
Are we playing the same game?
No, but it doesn't matter. I'm playing it with you.
Yeah.
You ever wonder what high school's like?
Nope.
You don't? Really?
Yeah, what's so surprising?
Me either. I just want to play like this, forever, with you.
You know we won't be together forever, Celeste.
Yeah. Families happen. Just add me on Instagram so I can see your cute family.
No, I mean...
I'm joking. I know what you mean. It's okay. Stuff happens. But just because you'll be somewhere else doesn't mean I won't be able to see you again. It just means you'll have to wait.
I'll wait then.
Hey, sweetie. What you doing?
Playing with Bria.
Oh, sweetie, you know she's not.
I know, Mom. Cancer. But we don't need to be sad because she's not gone. I know of my condition, Mom. I know I have scizerotania.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah, that thing. But it's more than just her image that appears. It's her gift of joy that she left me. And that's something no doctor or disease can ever take from me. This is the 10th time we've had this argument. Why can't you just listen? Why can't you just be there for me and support me? I've been commissioned to animate small commercials so many times before. Why can't you just believe in me and my art?
I do believe in you. I just think it would be wise to have a backup plan in case things go wrong. Is it so unbelievable that I want my baby to have a good life if things go south?
That's exactly the problem. If you really believed in me, then you would not be telling me to have a backup plan. You would be helping me find art colleges and tour studio apartments like Cora did.
Do not take up your mother's name in an argument like that. It is disrespectful and insensitive
She
to...
would have wanted me to. She believed in me no matter what. And I'm thinking that she would much rather have us stop arguing than you keep doing what you're doing and belittling me.
I'm not belittling you. I'm just worried.
What? Worried that my school career is gonna crash and burn like Mom?
That's enough. You are never to make another cool joke like that about your mother's death, ever. Do you hear me? I know you are upset with me, but that is absolutely no reason to speak like that about her.
Yes, ma'am.
I used to be just like your mother. Adventurous, full of life, always saying yes, doing every dare thrown at me. I had dreams by the dozen. I wanted to be a singer when I was younger.
You wanted to be a singer?
Yes.
But isn't that an unstable job too?
Yes. And my mom would do the same thing to me like I'm doing to you.
What happened to all those dreams?
They disappeared. Slowly, after the years went by and I settled into the daily life of being an accountant, they died, along with a part of me that wanted to live. But then your mom happened. She came in just full of love and life and passion, and I felt the livelihood that I used to. Up until a month ago, I had dreams beyond anybody's imagination, full of colors I didn't know the names of and vibrance I've only seen in your mother. And then some drunk on the road took all that color away, and the only remnant I have of her is you, and that's why I wanted you to have a stable job.
Wanted?
Yes, as in past tense. I wanted you to be happy and live a long life, but that life isn't worth living if you're not doing what you're passionate about and love. I'm gonna keep dreaming for you and for her.
No, Mom. Dream for you.
I dreaded waking up each morning to the same boring routine I've created for myself. But today was different. Today was magnificent. I woke like I had every day since I was born, knowing nothing of lies ahead, only to find myself being offered to perform at a live show tonight. I could choose any song I like, and the background music would be played on the speakers surrounding the stage. This is finally happening. It's finally happening. That evening, I walked myself and my very well-prepared music to the concert. It wasn't a very big concert. No one famous was going to be there. But they were very exclusive in who they accepted. You had to have a certain amount of qualities, and they held you to a high standard of talent. The audience was open to the public, so hopefully there'd at least be one recruiter that would notice me. Then, the moment came. The stage lights glowed before me. I stood on the side of the stage with the producers of the night performance club, and they told me to go on. I walked up the side stairs with a feeling of hope and passion. As I stepped to my mark on the stage, I was suddenly overwhelmed with butterflies and doubt. Why did the nervousness have to strike now, at this very moment? But then I started to sing. The crowd couldn't help but join in. First, there was a girl singing harmony, and a guy singing bass. Then there was a guy playing drums on the side of a stage with some sticks he found on the ground, and a guy playing guitar. Wow. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I walked off the stage feeling accomplished, and the guitarist walked up to me, telling me how incredible it all felt. All of us, just strangers, coming together in a moment of similarity. Guys, we should start a band, I told them. Little did I know, that's all they ever wanted to do. And so, began the quintuplets. And that's when I ran home to you, Mom, and I told you all about it. How for the first time, I saw a future for myself. How I knew there was a reason I turned down that recruiter that recruits all those young musicians and gets them nowhere. You told me not to sign up for things randomly, and I told you I knew not to. And the sun peeked into the kitchen, and the biggest smile on my face since childhood appeared. I closed my eyes and soaked up all the sun, and when I opened them again, I could feel my body. I knew where I was. It was dark, dusty, and as gloomy as ever. I was in my room, awakened from this fantasy I just created in my head, full of disappointment and despair. But there was something good to come with this. Now, more than ever, I wanted what I dreamed of, and I was prepared to go and get it.
You're a failure. Face it.
No, I'm not. It really hurts, you know? All my friends joke about it. It feels more real every time. And you're really not helping right now. Just go away. I want to be alone.
Okay, first of all, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. You're a coward. You mostly back out of your interviews, and when you don't, you act stupid. When you know you're not, and you never get the job. You can't even get an interview. It's not that hard. Come on.
Yes! It is hard! All you ever do is bring me down. No matter how hard I work, it's never good enough for you, and I'm sick and tired of it. I work so hard, day and night to get these interviews, and then I blow it. I don't need you reminding me that I am a failure. Every time I forget, you just bring it back up, and I resent you for it. Maybe you should just give up. Be a loser, never try anything, and stay at home and eat fast food all day.
Great. Maybe you'll be good at that. You should give it a try. I believe in you.
You know what? No. I am not going to give in to the hatred that you have towards me bottled up inside you for no apparent reason. Why do you hate me so much? What did I ever do to you?
Nothing, my dear. You did nothing wrong.
Then why do you keep trying to tell me how much of a failure I am? I am not a failure. And I'm going to crush my next interview and show you who's really the failure out of the two of us. I'm better than you. I know I am. I don't need to listen to you, and I sure don't need to believe you either.
Okay, I dare you to prove that any of what you just said is true, because so far I see zero proof of you actually having any confidence. And to be completely honest, I don't like this new attitude that you've taken to you.
I have an audition tomorrow. Watch me nail it. I dare you.
Oh, look who's got a backbone. I think it's poking out a little too much, though. You'll never get anywhere with that posture.
You know what? That is it. I'm letting go of you, like I should have a long time ago. All you ever do is bring me down. Even when I graduated top of my class, it still wasn't good enough for me. Gosh, why is it so hard to believe in myself? I'm letting go of you. Because every single time you just bring me down, and I am good enough, and I know that. So why, I'll ask again, why is it so hard for me to just let go of my flaws and stop trying to change them, and instead do my best to work towards them? And I'm starting with you. You're gone.
Hey, sweetie. Who are you talking to, and why are you yelling?
No one, Dad. Just my brain.
What?
No. Never mind. It's gone for good. No more pessimistic side, just impossibility, Dad.
That's great, sweetie. Dinner's ready.
I think about you all the time. I think about all the time I wasted twiddling my thumbs and wishing I would have said something. Oh, I brought you some flowers. You know I would never forget. Sunflowers were your favorite. Do you do you remember our senior prom? You brought me that beautiful corsage with the big sunflower and the little baby's breath. Jenny is doing well, actually. She said she met someone. Don't worry, I told her to be safe. I hope you're happy. And I hope all of the pain is gone. I will love you until the end of time, my dear. And I'll come visit you soon.
So, what are dreams? Well,
Dreams are special.
Some dreams are sweet.
Some dreams are sour.
Dreams come like a gust of wind.
Or they can take time.
They can be larger than life.
they can be smaller than sight.
Some dreams break.
Some dreams are already here.
Some dreams are still yet to come.
But no matter what,
All
dreams live
within
in
us.
So no matter how old,
Or how young.
dream on forevermore.